In this video, I'll be showing you how to use the arbitrage calculator and then the best arbitrage calculator which you can use so that you can be fast to play a game so that you are not going to make any losses. Okay, so for example, now this is a match scheduled to play 11 hours from now. It is starting 17:45. Okay, that's 24 hours clock. So it's starting 17:45. Now the first thing you have to do if you want to play this game so that you are not going to start waiting when I drop screenshot of the amount you want to use to play. Maybe for example, if you are using 50,000 to play now, and maybe I'm dropping 10,000 screenshots. That's when I put it right here, 10,000, then I drop, so that you are going to know how much you are going to share your money before playing. So you won't stay and be waiting till the odd changes. So it's better you just have to, arm yourself. And then it is also of advantage to you because how I do calculate it, I calculate 10,000, 20,000, 30, 40, 50. So for example, now if you are having above 50, that means you might find it difficult to play this game. Or maybe if you are having like 47,000 and you want to use everything. So I won't be putting amounts next time if I'm dropping any updates. Okay, so this is how you can calculate it yourself. Now there is a site that I'm going to recommend which you can use, and this site now will even aid you more efficiency because you won't it's not an app that you are going to go out to open, although it also has an app. So anyone that you prefer, you can go for it. So for example, now I posted this game. All you just have to do is to take note of the odds. This one is 2.60, this one is 1.70. Okay, that's how it is being displayed on the site, that's on the bookies. But make sure as you are imputing, don't skip this last zero. Okay, don't skip the last zero. Now let's go over to the site I'm talking about, and which I'll be dropping the link. So the first one is 2.60. All right, 2.60, you can see it here. I just imputed it. That's 2.600, and the other one is 1.700. So this is what you have to do first. After doing this, then you put in the amount you want to use to play. Now let's say you are using 10,000 naira. 10, 1, 2, 3. So with this 10,000 naira now, after imputing it like this, the next thing you are going to click is calculate. This calculate right over here. So immediately you click on calculate, it is then going to calculate it automatically for you. Then you scroll down right now. So this is what it says over here: stake bet one, which is the first bookie. This is how much you are going to stake. Don't mind the sign, the dollar sign at the front of your figure. It doesn't matter. So it is just naira if you are in Nigeria. But if you are in another country, you can then use the equivalence of that your currency in your country. So this is what you are going to use. You are going to use 3,953 naira to play the first bookie. And then the second bookie right there, you are going to use 6,046 naira. And then this is the profit for each of them. Most times it's used to differ, that's the profit, but it is still on the same margin. It's still the same thing. If you approximate it, you are still going to see that it's still almost the same amount. Okay, and then this will be the total payouts right over here. They are going to show it, and then your total profit right over here, and also the ROI. Now for us to confirm this, let us go back to the site and impute that of 10,000 naira, and then be sure of what you are doing so that you can know how authentic this is. Okay, so you can see right over here it says it is 2.79% game. So that's the profits of this game, 2.79. Now let's go back and check. Was it 2.79? It showed us here. Yes, it is. So you can see the ROI 2.79. And then let's go back again. If you go back, you are going to see how much it says right here. 3,953.49. This one 6,046.51. Is it the same thing? Now let's go back and check it. It is exactly the same thing. You can see it here, 3,953.49, and this one 6,046.51. Now this is the easiest way you can do it because it's also on your browser, and the games that you are going to play, certainly you are going to use a bookie, and then that bookie is also on your browser. So I believe this is more easier and flexible to use, although they still have an app right over here. You can download their app. Okay, you can download their app if you feel you don't want to be using the browser. You understand? Now let me also help and tell you some other things about these games. You understand? So if you are just joining us for the first time, my name remains Consolo Nyekwere. Right here on this channel, we drop tips and updates on how to make money online, and we also do arbitrage opportunities which you can use to earn. So we are going to appreciate it so much if you give this video a like. It's very important, and then join our social handles, WhatsApp and Telegram, because we do drop free tips on how to make money online. We do drop free signals there on how to make money online, and we also have a VIP group where you can pay and then join us, because on the VIP group I'll be posting up to 3 to 5 games daily right over there, or 5 signals daily right over there. And you know certainly that this is sure bet, so you don't have anything to lose. Understand? Unless anything goes wrong or maybe the odd changes, that's when you can say you made a loss, and usually the losses don't used to be much. Now this is what I wanted to tell you guys. The first bookie we are talking over here is this bookie right here, which you can see is Betano on this place. And then the second is live score. So you are going to know how you are going to play it if you are using that arbitrage calculator. All right. And then whenever I post this game, this is also what you have to know, what you have to take note of. Remember the odd. That's what you are going to take note of. And then after taking note of the odd, then check this game. Before playing any game, make sure you have searched the game and the option on both of the bookies. Make sure you locate those options on both of the bookies. How do you search this option? You just have to do it like this. Copy this first name here. If you search it and you don't see it, come back here and copy both the first and second. Don't just copy everything and go and search. Sometimes you're not going to see it. And another thing you have to take note of is the time the event is starting, because most times you might see a game bearing exactly the same name with the game you want to play, but the time differs. And once the time differs, you have to know certainly it's not that game. It might be the team B that is playing. And then if you put any bet on this kind of game, you are certainly risking your money. You are outside the box. You are not on the Abby box, which is safe. You understand? So each time I post a game, I don't have to keep repeating it to you guys. Just make sure you check the time. Always make sure you check the time, especially those in our VIP group, because in our VIP group I'll be posting up to 5 games every day. So if you want to join, you can also comment on the comment section. You can join our social handles and chat me on WhatsApp or Telegram. Okay, so make sure you just copy this first name, search it up. If you search it up and you see it's football, after some bookies you might search it up. After searching it up, and maybe it is tuned under basketball, you might not see the game. So if it is the one that will require you to first of all put in the sports, that's the this thing that you want to search for. Maybe if it is football, that's the particular sports you want to search for, football or basketball or hockey. Make sure you also put it that way. That's after you might have put in the name. Okay, so after that, once you locate the two options, you can then go ahead to fund. And concerning how you are going to fund your bookie, that's your bookie account, the already OPay and PalmPay, that's if you're in Nigeria, they have already solved much of this problem. You can just get your OPay or PalmPay, then you select which bookie you want to fund. You put in your ID or some of yes, you put in your ID. After putting in your ID, you can then fund directly. But if you don't want to do it that way, or maybe if the bookie doesn't support using OPay or PalmPay, usually you can open your bookie account, maybe Bet Naija or anyone which doesn't support OPay. Then you can go to deposit and go to transfer. Usually they used to have transfer. Then you transfer the money to your account. Okay, just make sure that the name corresponds, that's the name you used in opening the account corresponds with the one you are using to make the payment. That's the bank app you are using to make the payment, so that any problem or any complication will not occur. So after doing that, you are funded, and then you can locate these options and play it at one piece. Okay, so if you like this video and you found it very helpful, we are going to appreciate if you subscribe if you haven't, and then after subscribing, give this video a like, join our social handles in order not to miss out on our updates, and see you guys in my next video, and stay blessed.